A chilling echo of 1986 drone strike on Chernobyl. The world watched in horror as news broke of a drone strike targeting the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant. This iconic site, forever synonymous with nuclear disaster, once again became the focal point of global anxieties. In the dead of night, a drone, its origins shrouded in the escalating conflict between Russia and Ukraine, breached the plant's defenses. The drone's payload, a high-explosive device, detonated on impact, tearing a hole in the roof of the outer containment shell and setting a fire. Thankfully, swift action by firefighters extinguished the blaze. Initial reports confirmed that radiation levels remained stable, offering a sliver of relief in an otherwise grim situation. Yet, the attack sent shockwaves through the international community, evoking chilling memories of the 1986 catastrophe and raising fears of another potential nuclear crisis. This strike served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the terrifying potential consequences when conflict encroaches upon sites of such immense sensitivity. The fog of war claims, counterclaims, and the absence of clarity. As with many events in this ongoing conflict, the fog of war obscured a clear understanding of the attack. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy wasted no time in pointing the finger at Russia, condemning the strike as an act of terror and a blatant attack on Ukrainian sovereignty. He accused Russia of gambling with the lives of millions and stoking global fears of a nuclear catastrophe. Zelenskyy's accusations were met with swift denials from the Kremlin. Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesperson, vehemently denied any Russian involvement in the attack. He asserted that Russia would never target civilian infrastructure, let alone a nuclear facility. Peskov went further, suggesting that the strike could be a Ukrainian fabrication designed to garner international sympathy and demonize Russia. Without concrete evidence, the international community was left grappling with conflicting narratives. The lack of independent confirmation only deepened the uncertainty surrounding the attack. The world reacts. Condemnation, apprehension, and the IAEA's cautious observation. The international community reacted to the news with a mixture of condemnation and deep apprehension. World leaders, already on edge due to the ongoing conflict, expressed grave concerns about the attack's implications. The United Nations Security Council convened an emergency meeting to address the situation, with many member states calling for a thorough investigation. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, the global nuclear watchdog, also sprang into action. The IAEA team stationed at Chernobyl reported hearing an explosion and confirmed that the drone strike had indeed hit the outer containment shell. However, they stressed that the inner containment structure, housing the radioactive remains of the 1986 disaster, remained intact. The IAEA's assessment, while somewhat reassuring, did little to quell the anxieties of a world already grappling with the spectre of nuclear conflict. A world on edge, the strike on Chernobyl and the precarious geopolitical landscape. The drone strike on Chernobyl occurred against a backdrop of escalating tensions between Russia and the West. Just days before the attack, former US President Donald Trump announced plans to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. This announcement, widely seen as a move to sideline Ukraine and its European allies, further inflamed an already volatile situation. The timing of the strike, whether intentional or coincidental, raised suspicions of a possible link to these broader geopolitical machinations. Some experts speculated that the attack might have been a message, a demonstration of Russia's willingness to escalate the conflict and target sensitive infrastructure. Others suggested it could be an attempt to sow discord among Western allies and undermine their support for Ukraine. Regardless of the motive, the strike on Chernobyl underscored the precariousness of the global security landscape. It served as a chilling reminder that, in an age of escalating tensions and unconventional warfare, even the most unthinkable scenarios can no longer be dismissed as mere impossibilities.